America. I have been thinking about the nation's problems, the world's problems, and I realize there's a fairly simple solution to everything, or at least a start at a solution. And it's simple, it's direct, it's this. For decades, America has turned its back on humanity, turned its back on God, and has pursued money and power and has just gone to crap. I mean, America has become a place we don't recognize, we don't like. It's not our place anymore. It's their place, and they don't even think it's their place. They want more control. Obviously, that doesn't work. I mean, it's got to be obvious. There's psychopaths in the world who just don't have any good ideas. Their brains are just pathological. That's why they're psychopaths. But they're a minority. The solution is right in front of us. Right now, we have an opportunity. And the solution is this. Biden, I can only say that name and laugh. Biden is a nominee without a voter, and Kennedy is a leader without a party. The Democratic Party used to be the party of the people. Now it's turned into the monster's ball. Kennedy is an old school Democrat. He's for the people. He's got human values, health and well-being and constitutional values that America used to stand for, that the Democratic Party used to stand for. And the Republican Party is, well, there's only one party, as we all know. There's just the Rhino Party. But the Democratic Party used to have values, and Kennedy still does. And he's a leader. And by a leader, I mean, he's not loud, he's not dramatic, he's got policies, he's actually got ideas, he's thought through ways to make things happen. I mean, Make America Great Again is about the extent of Trump's policy plan. Shout that 7,000 times and say Biden's bad and I'm good. That seems to be Trump's approach to government. Well, that's great if you're into watching soap operas. Every time I look on the news, all I see is one soap opera or another, except for Kennedy. He's got ideas. He sees things that are wrong and has ways to fix them. He's a leader. He's not just shouting and trying to be the one in front. He's got somewhere to go. He's got a purpose. Rule the world or make America great. It's not a purpose. That's a soundbite. And you don't hear a lot of sound bites from Kennedy. He's got ideas. The Democratic Party needs desperately to back Kennedy all the way. Nominate Kennedy. He's electable. Newsom, all the Democratic Party's got anymore is jokes. Kamala? Nobody's, it would take 1,000,000 mules to get those two elected. 2,000 was enough last time. It would take 1,000,000 to get those two elected. People aren't going to vote for that. They want to see something get better. And they've heard all the jabber. Kennedy is right there. He's available. And you got the Democratic Party, you got no options. You've reduced yourselves to dust. But you could rise from the ashes. You have to not only nominate Kennedy, get him elected, and then you have to back him. You have to just drop all this rule the world bullshit. You have to drop all this endless war bullshit. Follow Kennedy. He's a leader, and he can take the whole country, and he can take the Democratic Party to a future. And the difference, let me just define future. A future is different. A future is not more of the same old shit. All we've had for decades is the same old shit. Have you seen anything get better? You can't even find vegetable. Organic is meaningless now. Everything has gone downhill. You can fix that. The Democratic Party can fix that. The Republican Party can't. They're going to shout big money, and Trump's going to be their nominee, and he didn't pan out last time, and there's no reason to believe he's going to be a total salvation. He's going to make deals, and the thing about Trump is he is a businessman. He's a deal maker. A deal is always halfway. It's a compromise. Kennedy has real values, and he's going to say, this is the value, not halfway. That's the path to a real future. Actually try to get better. Actually do something that moves people forward. Not just Elon and the money boys, but all the people. We've heard the double talk a billion times, and I think probably everybody else, that's all we're hearing now. All these noisemakers, fear-mongering and empty promises, half promises, promises without spelling out the details, really, We've seen it before, a lot of times. We want a future. Kennedy, the person that they absolutely do not want elected. I say that because Trump's in the news constantly. And you don't put somebody in the news if you want people to forget he exists. You know what I mean? I've had the impression from day one that all this legal crap was some kind of maneuver to make him look like the holy man. He ain't. It's the big lie. It's the great deception. It's a big noise that doesn't promise anything for America. It's just soap opera. Big, loud soap opera. You listen to Kennedy, there's ideas, there's thoughts, there's plans. Back him up. The Democratic Party could be the party that saved America. The Democratic Party could be the party that rose from its own ashes. The Democratic Party could win back the people of the world by turning off the bombs and turning on some actual assistance to the people of other countries, not just billion-dollar checks to their rulers, but people. Help the people. And that's where Kennedy's at. The Democratic Party needs to repent. Repent. We're going down in biblical flames right now, and the Democratic Party is in a position to turn it all around. Repent. Nominate Kennedy. Well, gotta go. Bye.